So I had a pretty rough experience with my first stream of this. Not only, not only was it the middle of the night, and I'm honestly surprised that I have a 3 hour playtime. I must have died losing a lot of progress a few times, because I thought I did like a 5 hour stream, but I guess not. Um, huh. I know I spent some time going over speculation stuff, and there's some long cutscenes. So yeah, maybe this adds up. An hour, like half an hour at the beginning, maybe of like speculation-y stuff. Um, I didn't load I didn't load up right away. Wow. Okay. Somehow I managed to lose like 90 minutes. What's extra? Oh. Nah. Okay. But yeah, I had a bad experience with my first stream of this. It was late. I ran up against a lot of dead ends. I think I know where I need to go. I'm a bit disappointed that that will be the case if I need to go straight, like, just chase progression and nothing else. Like, so far, I'm not feeling like. I was wondering about that, whether they would do you would still have a, like, this, the load, the save station theme, whatever, when you start. Um, I expected the game to be a bit less linear, and while you certainly can wander around, there's not much you get out of it. Like, I feel like at this point, after, I don't know. I mean, I guess to some degree, the pacing can't be Super Metroid. It can't be that fast. It's gonna be a longer game, but I would expect the amount of time that I spent exploring would have yielded more than like a couple items, just some missile pickups, and that's it. I mean, I got not even an extra energy part. I expected to find more energy tanks. I wonder how many there are. I'm guessing there's not 14 of them, and then reserve tanks, maybe. Who knows? I wonder if it's possible that the game opens up a lot later. Like, I have it in my head, especially because the Chozo dude hasn't shown up since the beginning of the game. I am imagining that after, like, there might be something like the last two Emmys or a duo, like you encounter them together, and then like once you've dealt with the Emmys and the game opens up a lot, maybe? I don't know. I'll just have to just imagine, I guess, what could happen here. But yeah, I gotta go to. All right, I'm in Dairon. I gotta go. I don't know. I'd like to get here. That's kind of what I'm looking at, and it seems like at this point, like, it's not extremely clear. Like, I mean, I guess I can go here and maybe like checkpoint over here and then loop around. Um, it's the previous Emmy room, I believe, had the same thing where it's like, and even this, like, had to get. And I guess, yeah, you can go up from here. I feel like the previous Emmy zone had you going through beam blocks as like your standard progression, and I could kind of understand why they'd be doing that in order to force you to make noise. But it also means that where is it? It also ends up meaning that that close, huh? It ends up meaning that your path forward isn't extremely obvious. So yeah, I can't even do this. I gotta go the other way. One more? I have to go around. I kind of feel like having beam blocks be part of your standard progression may be a mistake. Also, that kind of confirms beyond the shadow of a doubt that you happen... Wait, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. I gotta go down. I gotta go through here. Well, actually... Don't they show where the pressure plates are on the map? How did I get stuck? Well, whatever. We're going here anyways, I guess. But yeah, anyways, what I was going to say initially is that I think beam blocks as part of your main progression is probably a mistake, because it makes your progression extremely difficult to find, and they haven't delivered that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Star Shields, that was what I was going to say. They don't really communicate that very well to the player. Like, they certainly are not being extremely clear about the importance of those. Oh, I never got that. I can't get it anyways. Figured you could probably parry those guys. I was thinking about it earlier, actually. I think any yellow flash, regardless of how ridiculous it looks, if you're next to the yellow flash, you can parry. Also, Star Shields, how's the audio? Is it good? I did a little bit of the smallest amount of pre-stream check, but that was about it. Need to get there. Son of a bitch. It's right here. Yeah, okay, so, you know, if there's an empty zone door here, I wonder if they mean that I really need to start fishing around here somewhere. Oh my god, alright, well, sort of. One thing that's really weird about having the audio tuned very well for me is that it doesn't resonate through my headphones as much, and I can't, like, unless I'm looking at the meters, I can't quite tell if I'm I can't tell how well the system is tuned as a result, and it's really weird to listen to because I don't hear myself so much. This is a different variant of that thing I thought earlier. You go nuts hearing your own voice? It's reassuring for me. So clearly I need to shoot somewhere, and I don't know where it's going to be yet. Like, this looks really sus. Right here. I think the first area they lock you into being forced to use beam blocks. They do a good job of leading the very okay. So there's one at the very beginning. I'm trying to remember. Fucking Nintendo can't have the same button. The accept and cancel that everyone else has. Or was it? This one kind of makes it clear that they're going to exist, but it's like it's so forced, and it's like ridiculously overly obvious. Wait, what? Did I parry it to disable it? And did it like I kind of just did that by accident. Oh, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Ah, shit. I know there's gotta be something here. Oh, that's very quick. Wonder if you can parry these things. Nope. Damn, they do mad damage too. Holy shit. I wish I could speed that up. I wish I could press a button to just skip it. I'm so convinced though that there's something I can do to there's breakable blocks, like more than this. There's breakable blocks somewhere and I don't know where they are yet. Yeah, so there's some. Shit. Oh yeah, you can when it's flashing. A lot. Holy crap. Maybe that's why they're there, in order to give you a shit ton of missiles, just to fucking mess around with it a bit. Ooh. Can I get into that? I didn't even look at this before. Yeah, you break it. It's totally gonna get me. Too early. Way too early. Son of a bitch. Now I missed my map reveal. Doesn't say that. The first one, I don't know what the timing was. Oh, these stay. These stay. I revealed these. No, well, I had those, I guess, before. At the previous checkpoint. You little shit. So there's a bit of delay, but you can knock those bombs out. You don't have to stealth past them. You could just like wait for them to start flashing, and then just swat it. And you're good. I was wondering what that red shit was. They dock into that. There's another one. This is... oh, he's gonna be right here, too. Has a bit of a troll path, to some degree. Man, where am I gonna go here? Trying to get a beat for where it is. Oh right, these continually spawn too. Shit, it knows I'm here now. Yeah, I did it by accident the first time, and I gave it a shot afterwards. It's consistent. You just wait until they start flashing. Man, I even have gone ham with like just spamming the area, and I haven't found it yet. Whatever I need to get in here. These moves so freaking fast. Man, what do I need to... Yeah, I think you have to do it after the first flash. You can't do it right away. God. Where is... Whoop. Oh, really? Okay, got it. Get out of here. Still on me, huh? Getting better at the timing for the parries. Slightly. Man, I don't see anything I can shoot. Nope. Well, if I'm gonna spam as much as I am, I might as well pay attention and make sure that I'm not in the right next to a mine. Yeah, it's really so weird though. I feel like I should be able to get in here, and yet I'm not seeing it. Shit, are these even connected? Are these the same Emmy zone, or is there... Like, what is over here? Oh, I don't know. This is, oh, shit. You know what? I should go back here and explore. There might be a whole other thing here. Maybe I can't do this Emmy, and maybe there's another Emmy above me or something. Hold on. If there's only one Emmy per area, though, maybe, I don't know. Let's just fucking go there and see what we can do. Shit. It's fine. Alright, well that theory is not very sound. Damn. I thought I had a big brain, but apparently I don't have a very big brain. I got a little medium brain. Wait. I'm gonna explore this some more. Maybe there's some more here I haven't gotten yet. Because this seems so dead-endy that it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you can mash really quick. I thought there was a limit. Can I get up there? Nope. Is that just supposed to be an Emmy valve? What is this? Oh, it's unknown. So this is very quickly locked. This is nothing I know what to do with yet. Like, just something... Oh. We're in bad shape. Shit, I got stuck. Oh. It's not I got stuck at the... Too early. Yeah, the second one you have no time to do. Shit. They have such an extremely heavy variance of those that the first one well, that's great. Really? They have such an extreme time variance in those things that it's not even a Daigo parry, because Daigo parries, you have an extreme amount of notice on the way in. Oh, you little shit. Too early. Getting stuck on stuff makes it really difficult to like, so many random things you can bump into, grab onto, get stuck on. That slows you down as you move around in this. There was another block type that I didn't get the... Was it over here? It's like right next to me. Where was the block type I was trying to get to? Oh. I done goofed. Ah, damn it. Oh, over here. I wanted to see what this was. I wanted to at least reveal the type, but... Shit. Maybe somewhere around here maybe leads down. Because this doesn't. That's not good. Really? I'm not even on the... Too early. I'm not even on the... I guess it doesn't matter. You brush up against it, it doesn't... That's all it takes. Shit. Ah, whatever. Thought I had it. You better not go for the far wall, you little shit. You asshole. I'm also really surprised I got the late one. late parry. It's the way harder one. Maybe down here? Like, I don't know. This is so one way. I'm damn near getting ready to, like, ask just a yes or no question of, like, can I even get... Can I even get past this area right now? Because, like... Man, they really make it look like you should be able to. Don't want to be stuck here because it's really hard to get out. Oh, hello. You little shit. Yeah, like, it really makes me feel like I should be going forward, but, maybe here. Maybe I gotta look around here some more? I mean, this is all Emidor shit. This is the... Oh, shit, you know what? This... Where's the other shutter platform? This is the one that was fucking me over. This is the one that locks me out. So I can't go this way. I hate this part. This part, it's not even like, it's just that I can't come up with what to do here. And that's frustrating. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something really obvious, because, I mean, I went through the entirety of the rest of the freaking map. Maybe there's an Emu zone that isn't active or something, or that I haven't killed yet. Maybe it's not this one. I'm only so far the precedent is that there's only one Emu zone per area. So if that holds true, this is a cold area, I believe. Fuck, I'm so lost. Star Shells, did you beat this already? I'm assuming you probably did. I think in order to just not be dicking around like an idiot, I want to just know, yes or no, like, do I even have the equipment required to go through this area? Because it doesn't look like I do. Oh, it has to be right here. Show the map. In a second. Okay. guess, yeah, because, like, my impression is that I'm in a place where I can't do anything. And I scoured the entire map for, like, what felt like hours, and I guess wasn't really that long last stream. I feel like I spent at least 45 minutes last stream getting nothing done whatsoever. Just, like, looking, just trying to come up with a plan, and I just didn't find anything. I got, like, a missile tank or couple in the fire areas, and that was it, and that felt pointless. It's really weird. I've never felt so lost in a Metroid game. Even Super Metroid is really good about just giving you shit, like making going anywhere worth it, and then giving you a lot of ability to get around. And this, I feel like I'm so fucking hamstrung. Is this the part of the map you wanted to look at, or do you want to check something else? I mean, I have the Fusion Beam, Varia Suit, Spider Magnet, Phantom Cloak. I don't even have much. I thought I'd get the Speed Booster or something by now. Oh, it shows your total energy, not just your, like, they don't break it up. They literally just show 299. And your parts. My 2 out of 4 parts. But yeah, I am certainly... Maybe there's some background shit. Maybe there's some background shit I haven't noticed. Do not want to alert the police right now. I think we got a Domini raid coming up. Ah, man. If they weren't... The way that they list out the Emmy zones, I feel like that's gotta tell me something, but I don't know how to... what to do with this knowledge. Like, I don't know how to get... Well, here's a weird thing. Here's a strange thing. If an Emmy zone door is here, the Emmy zone ends here. Which makes me think I can do something with this. But I don't know how to get there. So it's like, none of this I could dick around with at all. I tried shooting around here. How's it going? I am totally lost. Last ability was diffusion? Yeah. Yeah. Or yeah. Maybe there's some blocks that I can't... I'd have to pop with... I didn't see any. Maybe they're like... Maybe I should be noticing them. Like a little tumor block or whatever that I'm not seeing yet. Don't want to be here. Oh, that's not good. I don't see any tumor blocks anywhere though. Whatever they're called, the shoot the explosive shot block. Maybe there's something over here that I missed. And the game is shit in the bed here too. Wait. If I grab onto this... Oh, I don't know what the point of that is. Maybe just a place to hide? Or is it on the right? Hello. Did I explore this much? Maybe not. Oh, okay, wow. Is this the progression that they're making me find? I think this is it. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, they're I think they're going ham on the invisible. Really? I think that's what's throwing me off, that they're relying on invisible blocks as a primary mode of progression. Also, what is this all about? Hey, Joe. Let's not go through the Stargate yet. I want to try to find a save room or something. Oop. Or, well, whatever. Stargate, I guess. Wow, that's actually kind of rough. Okay, let's look at it. Alright, it's nothing. Whatever it is, it's nothing. That's going to be cruel and unusual if they're... Oh yeah, everything's off. If the primary progression is literally invisible blocks. Did Samus Returns do that? I don't think any prior Metroid game has had what seems to be so much reliance on invisible blocks and shit as your progression. Something you bumped into while playing the game you didn't expect them to use hidden passages. Yeah. I think they're trying really hard to basically say, like, it seems like a Dark Souls 3 move. Like, it's a we're a Metroid game, we have hidden shit. But Metroid typically doesn't do hidden shit as your primary progression. And I feel like that's not communicating that very well to the player is a mistake. Oh, I guess I can't do anything with that anyways. What do I think of the Emmy? I think they're good, except for when you think you're stuck and you have to keep going dealing with the Emmy. Like, the Emmy is good in controlled amounts, but not when, like, they make it look like you can't get anywhere and you're lost. Just a shortcut. Man, their shortcuts feel so fucking... The shortcuts in this game feel so incredibly... It feels like they were added after the fact. They don't feel planned. They feel like they stuck them in because they felt like it took too long to get around in certain areas, not because they let you do cool shit or find cool shit. You don't mind that you can't damage them, but you find the instant death to be annoying? I think the problem that it would have if it wasn't instant death is that you would ever have the perception that you should not run from it, and I think they want you to always have the perception that you should run from it. They needed to be a failure, like they needed to be an instant failure state to ensure, like, there's a certain point where it's like not only to drive the player behavior, but to give you emotional response of, like, you need to be afraid of this thing, you need to get away from it, you need to not deal with it. And it's extremely difficult to do if you could take even one hit. And that, I think, is why they have random timings for the animations, when, like, for basically when the parry window shows up. It's also why the second parry window is like effectively like 1 frame. The first parry window has a few frames. It's like you could, if you're really focused, you can do it. You can't predictively parry it. You must do it on reaction, and you sort of can do it maybe. The second one is like, don't, like, it's not impossible, but it is more than like Daigo parry. Is this going to be our shortcut in here? Yeah, or, well, semi-shortcut. Let's power things up. Doesn't come off as neat or interesting. I don't think it's meant to have that emotional response. I think it's meant to keep you moving. I think it's meant to push you around. The same way that, like, infinite respawns are in Sundered. You're not meant to be able to conquer that. It's meant to get you out of the way. It's meant to make you move very quickly. Oh, fucking hell. Really? I hope, well... Ooh. It's one of these guys. You can parry it, though. But yeah, I think it's meant to stress you out. The only concern that I had was not that it stresses me out. It's that it doesn't pair very well with the other change in making it difficult to figure out where you need to go. You feel like there are cues that indicate it's a type of enemy, like sound effect when your shots land or introduction wasn't clear enough. The fact that they're invulnerable? For the Emmys? They literally have a cutscene where, like, the one cutscene before the Emmy that you can't immediately kill. Are you... Wait, what? Really? Okay, so you see if there are cues that indicate what that kind of enemy. Sound effect when your shots land. If the introduction to them wasn't clear enough. Oh, you're saying that they are doing that. They are making it to where they you know it's invulnerable. The indication you need to run an invade. Well, they specifically say, like, you have no chance. Your likelihood of death is like 100%, whatever. I think I'm missing what you're saying. I think I don't understand. Oh. It seems like a boost ball thing. Oh, you know what they're trying to tell me? They're telling me that I'm done with this whole thing that I powered up, but this is because these are even connected. This area is accessible now, which means there's probably a boss or something here. Oh, and I can't get this way right. I think that creature gets unlocked. That's a problem. I think that's you don't get the fear of the enemy, more you get annoyed from it. So, I think, yeah, the biggest thing for me is literally just the fact that they put hidden blocks and shit as your primary means of, like, as a primary form of progression. Oh, it's here. If they didn't use... Is that just access blocked? No. If they didn't use... If they didn't have hidden blocks, then you'd move forward quick enough for it to not be a problem. That's the biggest thing. You think they don't want it to be something like SAX where you can meme around it? Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's part of also, like, the fact that the thing moves so well. Ooh, what is this? Alright, you. Morph ball bombs, yeah. Yeah, being able to freeze it even temporarily. That's pretty big. Alright, that opens up a lot. Oh, IBJ. Wow, I didn't expect the timing to be so so freaking easy. Oh, let's check this. Let's try this. Oh no, they don't. You can't, you don't have the bomb thing, whatever you call it, you don't have the charge bomb thing. Chase is fun when you explore a new area, but it quickly gets cold. It's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. The moment it stops being fun, the moment you don't even remotely have any idea where to go, and there's nothing left to explore. That's literally it. That's what killed it for me. And like, I feel like they didn't strike the balance very well. At least in this exact area. The other ones I got through quick enough. This particular one, not finding, I don't even know where it was. Not finding, wherever it was, the area in the dark that I needed to get into that like wasn't super clear. Not finding that right away sucked, because it basically meant that, so the first way I handled it was like, fuck, I guess I can't do this Emmy zone yet. Let me just leave, go through all the fucking fire areas, go to every other area on the map, like try to come up with some sort of understanding of what the teleporters, like is a red teleporter going to take me to, like, can I get to the blue one on the other side? And like just collecting bullshit, right? Like, oh, I can maybe get this missile tank or whatever. And if you fall in the lava, you're fucked, because it's like some of these are really difficult to get out of. And I'm sitting there going like, that sucks. And the alternative is to not like be able to make any progress in this Emmy zone. And that was awful. Like, that slowed down my, that took like an hour away from my playthrough of getting almost nothing done, just because they're so over reliant. Oh, charges them, okay. They're so over reliant on hidden blocks. Also, there's a pretty strong chance my power and or internet is going to go out pretty soon, because there's a whole lot of rain out right now. Oh, you're being, oh jeez. Yikes. Also chatting with your friend about it brought up another issue. He found controlling the game to be a big pain with the Joy-Cons. The issue that I have, so I'm playing with the Pro Controller, the issue that I have with the Joy-Cons is that it's really the left Joy-Con that's the biggest issue, because there's not a lot of right analog stick stuff. It's that when I'm holding the Joy-Con, if I'm tilted, like, so I'm just gonna, like, if I'm holding the Joy-Con to where, like, up is not directly up like this, so let's say, for example, like, I'm holding it at an angle of the Joy-Con, like, if up is like this, I start aiming like this when I'm trying to aim up, because I'm moving the analog stick relative to the screen rather than relative to the rest of the controller, and that fucks me up so much in a lot of games. Breath of the Wild was actually pretty great with the Joy-Cons. Moving around still sucked, because I would start, like, if I try to move forward, I'd have drunken, like, I'd be moving kind of like up like this, trying to figure out where up is on the analog stick. But aiming the bow was so good that I put up with it. Aiming in that game felt great. Best use of the Joy-Con so far. I want to know whether or not I technically have big hands or not. I have to wear large and extra large gloves for everything. In fact, I have especially large kitchen, like dish gloves. Ooh, that's good. I'm glad I went here. I will say the Joy-Cons without the comfort grip suck. And, you know, the little slide-on grippy-doos, whatever you call them. With them, they're okay. They're still small. Had a feeling. I don't even know that, like, I can... Okay, I can shoot it. Alright, whatever. Hey, Cannon. I think they made IBJs easier. I really do. Haven't bought any attach... I have no... Like, it's the default thing you slide onto it. Yeah, I didn't buy any attachments. It's literally the, I don't know. The thing... The little thing you slide on that makes it a full controller. God damn it. How's your night, Cannon? Whoa, that's some... That is some thunder. Ooh, new area. More the size of the analog sticks. Yeah, they feel a little... I feel like I'm gonna crush them under... Like, I feel like I'm gonna Hulk out and just, like, break one. I wouldn't be surprised if people who aren't gentle with them are, part of the reason why you get Joy-Con drift. Work fields, work socialization. Did you say you were... Are you still at that... Like, you're in a new place, right? You're working at a new place? Am I misremembering this? Like, recently? Ooh, okay. Where does this go? Well, you don't have to tell me where you... Okay, what's your social security number and home address? I wonder where this is going to lead. Do I feel like I've explored this enough? Well, you know what? I'm actually fine going somewhere else. Oh, nutmeg... Borania. I'm fine going somewhere new. I need something... I need, like, a fresh anything at this point. After, like... The end of the... Like, the latter half of last stream, of my first stream of this game, was, like, dicking around, making no progress, wondering where the fuck I need to go. Just because... They're using invisible blocks for your primary progression. Ooh. Hold on, I want to go look at the water. Okay, you know, this isn't Sea of Thieves, but it's nice. I mean, how do you... I don't know if there's many games that can compete with Sea of Thieves water right now. As much as I don't really enjoy Sea of Thieves. Ah, wow, that's cool. Oh. Give me a little sucky. Speed booster time. Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright. Alright. Okay. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Even better, but stupider, would be if it smacked you in the face. But, you know. That's really good. I like that a lot. I, like, you know. Just like it. Oh. Oh, it's like a... It's that shark... It's that video, the aquarium video, where they got the sharks, banging up against the glass. You wish your rocket still blew up after falling? I just wanted to be able to hit you, even if it only does 1 damage. It can't kill you. I just wanted to hit you with like a... Do the full... Like, do a little metal clunk as well when it hits you. Just like the same as like the morph ball. That's the best. That's one of the best sounds. That is literally the peeper... The peeper bouncing into your Cyclops in Subnautica. Damn, missiles are too thick. Oh, right. There's also the problem if I can't, Oh, jeez. Really? Can I, like... Yeah, okay, I was about to say. Can't wall jump. Oh, alright, whatever. I tried. What does Adam have to say today?
Uploading data.
The lower levels of Urania are mostly submerged. You will need your gravity suit to operate there at full efficiency.
Okay, so that exists. I mean, it's a Metroid game, I mean...
Abilities such as the grapple beam or space jump will help you maneuver underwater
Okay,
to
alright.
an extent. Find them as soon as possible.
Alright, it's just gonna tantalize me. I wonder how soon, well, I mean, you know, Morph Ball took forever to show up. Maybe Adam's just being a dick. Can you suck my missiles? Hold on. Well, you know what? No. I'm not going to be lured by this ammo recharge. Let's go this way. Oh, okay, I gotta say. The foot up like that, this transitional animation is awesome. You can tell that not only the same type of animation tech that they used on the Emmys, or at least the amount of care is going into Samus Weapon, right? I had a feeling that they'd cockblock me there. Or try to, I guess. Also, I gotta say, this is such a minor thing. The small amount of chromatic aberration they have in the water is exactly where it needs to be, and I'm glad that they didn't overdo it, because so many games are like, fuck it, just like mash that shit. Oh, okay, hold on a sec. I wanted to see if I could even, like, tap jump it. No, I can't. Alright, well, thanks. Ah, you can't even do what you used to be able to do, where you'd, once you got the spring ball. you can just go like this. One more try. I don't know. You know what? Let me see if I'm just getting a big coyote jump instead. No, they respin you if you try to coyote jump. Man, it's like there's no resistance. Alright. That was a bad idea. Well, I can still get up here, it's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to peek into each room. So I spent all this time yesterday, like, cleaning and getting my apartment in order to get ready for some apartment maintenance today. And, yeah. Guess what didn't happen today? Tell me if you can guess. Because if you guessed apartment maintenance, it definitely did not happen. So that was a waste. I don't want to go. I don't have the grapple beam anyways. Got a million missiles. I don't care. I feel like I'm getting myself set up for a boss here. I didn't even get a call that they weren't going to show up. They just didn't show. And it's not even the most important thing in the world. It's literally just that they need to the bathtub in my master bathroom has a crack in the caulking, and the only way to fix it is to basically, like, it's gonna keep re-cracking over and over again unless they basically like redo the tub, because they didn't do it properly in the first place. And I'm like, sure, whatever, I can wait. There's another bathroom I can use. But like having to like sit there in like ready mode sucks. You know what I mean? Like, you know, waiting for fucking whatever it ends up being for your, you know, anytime you're waiting on maintenance, it's just like, alright, well, I gotta know, like, I gotta wear pants all day now. Ooh. You're gonna yank it away. It's gonna be a robot. Oh, you know what it is? Don't close, hey, don't put your hand in there. It's a silver chorizo. No? Maybe still, actually. You know what? Maybe still. Really? You're gonna let me have it? I think this is another Aeon ability, right? Yeah. What does this do? Instantly move forward or backwards a set distance. Hold A. Wait, what button is that? Oh, it's right face button. I totally brain farted for a second, trying to remember which fucking controller I'm holding in my hands. God damn it. Xbox and Nintendo. Yeah, this description seems overdone. Oh shit. Hey, I'm that one GIF with that fox that does this. a fox. Don't wear pants to assert dominance when or if they come. Well... Oh, I see. I see, that's how we get away from this. How we get through this. Not... Fuck the L button, damn it. Yeah. So now those doors aren't a big an issue now. I can't do them in the water. Can you underwater IBJ, I wonder? You sort of. I mean... You can pretend. So I'm guessing whenever Speed Booster happens, it's probably going to be a, there won't be a button press for it. It's going to be like post-Super Metroid Speed Booster, where they just give it to you. Your job canceled on you today, so you started painting on your house sooner. I'm kind of hoping that with these storms that are out, the internet at the office will go out, which means, like, I'll be off the hook for a bit. But, I don't know. I'm not doing anything challenging or stressful right now, so I don't really care that much. Oh, alright, I went down for no reason, right. I kind of expected maintenance to show up really late, like, maybe, like, they would have shown up at, like, 8 or 9 at night. So I'm sitting there, like, on edge, like, are you showing up or not? They told me I could use this more than once. What did everyone have for dinner? I had steak. I got a more convenient, smaller container for my sous vide stuff. And, so... It's made... You son of a bitch! I want a big sloppy fucking tavern double covered in cheese and grease. And you know the sad part is that considering it's mostly cheese and meat and bread and nothing else. Oh, well, that's just great. Considering it's mostly cheese and meat, I've got ground beef in the freezer. Oh, okay, shoot. And I've got, you know, maybe if I had rushed the water, I would have gotten that sooner. that missile tank that I don't care too much about. I probably could have made a nice, some manner of stacked ass burger. I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't care what. I just want it. So here's the ironic part of that, though. I made like yesterday. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this bread dough I made. It had been sitting there in the fridge for like 2.5, 3 days, right? So it's, you know, it's had the time to make like mega gluten and stuff. And you could smell it getting like super sour. And I made that into hot dog rolls and hamburger buns. But I mostly just tossed them in the freezer, except for a couple hot dogs. I didn't like. I don't know. It's one of those things where I didn't know what I was gonna do with the dough, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm doing something. I'm making dough, and maybe I'll like." It's one of you know the Mitch Hedberg skit where he's like, sometimes you just like I just throw a potato in the oven because why not? Maybe by then I'll be hungry or whatever he says. That's kind of where I was at with the bread dough. Another... Okay. I'll come back to that in a bit. But yeah, so I made this dough. It became half and half hot dog rolls and hamburger buns. And then I didn't make any burgers. I was planning on this all coming together. Like the way this was supposed to happen, and it didn't, is that I was going to do a grocery pickup and get lettuce and tomato and fixins for burger stuff, get some chips or something. And I didn't. I like because of this this maintenance, this apartment maintenance, and because I was off Monday and Tuesday, I said screw it. I'll put off the grocery trip until this weekend, so that whole thing didn't happen at all. But it should have. I've been like itching for chips and shit past couple days. Breakfast burritos, very good choice. You burn your tongue with molten cheese. Yeah, it's, I mean, fair price to pay, right? I was thinking about sushi earlier. I haven't had sushi in, I don't know if I've had sushi since before, wow, my brain cannot pronounce shit today. I don't know if I had sushi since before the, yeah, they're basically saying you're gonna need something else. Since before the pandemic. I think my most frequent go-to chip is probably Doritos, but it's not. I wouldn't consider it my favorite because Doritos have the same effect, especially like as Fritos do as well. Fritos reach that state sooner. God, I want to go up here and explore, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I didn't go here. Oh my god. Well, how much could there be here, though? Doritos and Fritos have both of the same effects. Fritos get there sooner, of like, you eat them until you feel bad. I had an epiphany of some sort earlier, and I forgot what that epiphany was regarding those, like, part of the reason I think why they're such a good chip choice is that you find yourself putting them down out of like how bad the experience becomes after the first so many chips. It's not something like where you're as likely to finish an entire bag in one sitting. And considering the sort of like how ADHD has that sort of like constant need for stimming, and like how like snacking helps with that, it is kind of nice to have something that will tell you no. I refuse to be satisfying. Put the damn bag down, Jerp. No more. Whoa, holy shit. That is light. Can you hear that? That is close. That is not the planet. That is not fucking Barania giving me a quick goodbye thunder in the middle of their storm. Yeah. That was the crunchiest lightning or thunder, I guess, I've ever heard. You know, like, yeah. It sounded like something being hit, almost. Oh, you're not fooling me. I'm curious. I'm going in. Nope, I'm not going in. Really? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Alright. It's kind of funny though that the moment I hit a point where Metroid is becoming enjoyable and I'm making good progress again, the thunder is like, nah, you better think about shutting your shit down in case the power goes out. There's lightning that hit the light pole outside your place last week. Loudest you've ever heard. It scared the hell out of you. It's right fucking here. Are you kidding me? Oh, in the water, even better. I bet you this thing isn't impeded by the water either, so that's great. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Too early. That's amazing. So they changed up the timing again because you're underwater. Well, at least we're right here. The enemy is a little bit further out. Oh my god, alright. It recharges a lot faster if you're moving. Man, they really make it. Can I? Okay, let me just check. Can't. Okay. Yeah, moving speeds it up a lot. I think this thing is stuck about as stuck as I am. Where do I actually want to be here? Oh, hello. Really? Okay. Yeah, I guess it's right over here, yeah. Alright, quick enough. I kind of wish that they would change these. I wish they weren't all the same. That's probably my only complaint with these. It's cool to have a... Did they give anything new? No, okay. It's cool that they're Mother Brain-esque, but I wish they were... Oh, there you are. Oh, I shouldn't be here. Oh, alright. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Still haven't popped the faceplate yet. It's fast. Damn, why are you so fast? This thing having such a ridiculous lead up sucks. Here's our corridor for it. Where is it? Okay, it's going up this way. Oh, it dodged. Okay. Alright. We good. You could definitely tell that they weren't able to do this with any previous Nintendo system. Just because doing that pathfinding just wasn't reasonable. Speed booster, okay, wow. Straight from the dash to speed booster. Press it while running. Did they just... Oh, okay, hold on a sec. Oh, they show the shine spark. Continue running for a certain distance and it'll activate. So you have to ready it. Any enemies in Samus' path will be damaged. They call it out by name too. In any direction. Okay. Press B to activate. Okay. Wonder if this is something that's planned all along, that's something way stronger, smarter. Project Dread has been planned since at least around Fusion. Oh, right around there, okay. Oh, okay. Hold on, I want this though. It's really weird to do this with an analog stick though. Analog stick movement sucks so much. Like, I hate it. Why'd they use the D-pad? Right, I had to click the button. It's not quite automatic. There we go. There we go. So, okay, so yeah. Just jump in any direction. I feel like that wasn't super clear in Super Metroid. In Super Metroid, the input's like harder, like way harder. Doesn't consume energy. I don't know if the Shine Spark has consumed energy in a while. I think Super might have been the only game that did that. Oh, huh. That extra load time... You know, hold on a sec. Hold on, I have ideas. Oh, they do the transition, but I can't... I'd have to immediately cancel the... Shit. They do the transition, but they, Hold on, let me see if I can... Oh, yeah, if I can aim it right. If I can aim the Shine Spark. I can remember to press the button. Okay, it's one tile to the left of this thing. There we go. It'd be a tough one. Who do you think you're talking to? Guess we're going here. You never played Returns? I didn't play Returns. Think I have a 3DS? I was only going to get the 3DS if I can get one with video out so I can stream it. And apparently, if you're not Japanese, the wait time is ginormous. And they're still like $500. And at the time I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend the money. Even though, like, it's not a consequential amount of money to worry about. Not anymore. Not for something that, like, would be really nice to do to stream it. If you shoot it first, you can't parry it. I need to get, yeah, okay, so... How the oh, it's probably over here. Shit. So... Crap, I should have gone... Okay, alright, let's go all the way down. Let's go up and around. Oh, you know what? We can shortcut this way, though. Also, if you're late, it doesn't work. Did they shoehorn Ridley into it? Well, Kraid showed up. I'm not really sure what, I don't know why Kraid keeps coming back. Yeah, they're basically saying you didn't need to do the Shine Spark. I'm assuming Ridley's too popular for Ridley to not show up. Is there a mock baller? Hold on a sec. They're certainly making it look like there's some sort of, or speedball, I should say. Oop. Oh, maybe there's a straightaway over here. No? Huh. Guess I'll come back to that. Okay. I think there's some sort of quick charge you can do. This whole sequence is really weird. Maybe you can hold the charge for a really long time. I think using the morph ball kills it. I think. Or something? Ah. I don't know. I know Screw Attack takes out bomb blocks, so maybe it's Screw Attack related. Oh. Here we go. Shortcut, which is nice. Also, there are beam blocks down here. What is that all about? Oh, yeah, alright. Fine. Why wouldn't I have gotten this? I'm willing to bet that they're... I'm gonna check. I want to see. Nope. Guess not. These are almost certainly power bombs. I'd be shocked if they're not. Huh. Oh shit, you know what? I bet you, there's blocks. Do I really want to go down here? I'm willing to bet that there's blocks, like, leading horizontally. I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Okay, good. Can you... Oh, I guess you can go up from here. You could probably just drop down. Grapple push block, I guess. Oh, I use that one. Yeah. Oh. Exit, not an entrance? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. It didn't occur to me that those are one way. Well, now I've got shit to figure out, I guess. Alright. Really don't like these item pickup sounds. They sound kind of awful. I'm gonna say it. I don't care where it takes me. Let's just go. Yeah, I mean, even so it wouldn't, like, the first time you get any item of any type, it would give you the regular fanfare, right? Like, you know, da 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 da, and then afterwards they give you the, like, that sort of swishy one, the one that's really quick, but it's like it doesn't sound so like it doesn't sound like a wet fart. I don't know what they're trying to do with that. This sounds like shit. And then when they do the jingle... Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I was looking for the yellow door. When they do the jingle, they give you the fucking Smash Brothers version of it, the really crappy sounding one. Like, the soundscape doesn't... Like, a lot of the sort of fanfares and jingles and stuff are missing these sort of, like, serious business, like, game versions. Instead, it's more like the, like... They just sound bad. I don't know why, Oh, because they would just shine spark the entire way up. And then catch the ceiling. Oh, I can almost get it. There we go. Cheese strats. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet, but we're doing it. No way that was intended. Yeah, I'm pretty confident it wasn't. I'm hoping it wasn't, because I really want some sequence breaky stuff. I just, right now, like, having the game feel so fucking linear. Maybe they wanted it to be linear at the beginning just to get everybody moving, and then, like, now they're finally giving me the sauce. Give me the good shit. I hope. Oh. I think that answers that. I think that answers that very well. Oh, maybe not. You've been told there's already a lot of sequence breaks found, and a lot does include some intentionally. The beginning of the game felt like shit. Oh. Oh, Well, I thought I was clever. Ah, here we go. Oh shit, did they... Oh, am I gonna be able to get bombs early? Hold on. If I can get power bombs early, this becomes secret breaky as fuck. An unknown resource... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Has been acquired. You cannot use that. You little shits. You little shits. Let me fucking use it. Also, wow, there's a parry off of the Morph Ball. I had no, like... Yeah, there is a unique animation for parry at a Morph Ball. But that's also super shitty. Like, let me use the thing I just got. Jog my suit amnesia memory. Peeve walked into this exact room, but he infinite bomb jumped up the previous room. Wait, what? How though? How do you infinite bomb jump the through that room with the janky jumping I just did? Because angular infinite bomb jumping is really hard. You can do that in this? Okay. It's really difficult. Like, the way you would do it, assuming they let you, is you'd basically do this. You do... with the dash at the end. Whoop. I don't want to go here. I want to practice my stupid angular jumping. You would have to do basically like... I guess you could sort of inch over, yeah. Oh god, okay, yeah. But that's so shitty though, you can just do this. Well, you do that thing that I wanted to do and just didn't do correctly. I don't actually know how I did this the first time. Whatever. I did it once, it's on video. Somebody can reverse engineer it all they want. What am I trying to do? He's got here, didn't even know this game existed. Are you familiar with Metroid games? There was a, so there's a jump you can make. There's a couple different ways you can do it. Like, one is just doing this. And then doing it at an angle, which is really hard. The other one... which I'm not doing very well. I don't know how I did this the first time. Yeah. Maybe my timing was really good, I don't know. No, I know how to IBJ, and I know how to angular by IBJ, I just never do it because it sucks. Zero, I don't need, like, first off, I don't need any help. I literally already got into the room that I wanted to get into. But... you can't do that. No, you can't. Okay. You can't do the jump into IBJ that Super Metroid gives you. But basically what I was doing earlier was literally getting to this point, and then somehow I got into a rhythm with the jump where I could let the dash come back. I don't even know how I did it. I got into a rhythm with the jumping where I wasn't sliding down consistently, and I could complete the dash. And I have no freaking clue how I did it. I did it once, and then I forgot already. Oh. You could just... okay, that's how I did it. I didn't recognize what was going on, but you slide further. Like, you lose less ground every time you do it. I guess, yeah, I thought Metroid Dread had, like, a ton of advertising. I'm kind of surprised there would be anybody who hasn't heard of it at this point who knows anything about Metroid, but I guess not. Do I have enough... hold on, do I have enough space? Maybe barely. First heard of it when it showed up on Twitch? Wow. Come on. Is there another ability? Like another Aeon? Oh! Grapple beam, okay. You love the old Metroid? You haven't exactly followed it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a streamer thing where you hear more about games because you're always keeping an eye on things. You thought they were done with side-scrolling Metroids? Really? But they did Samus... I mean, they haven't done any new ones in a while, but they did Fusion and then Samus Returns, and... Can't remember if Zero Mission happened before or after. I feel like it happened after Fusion, but I don't know. It got announced at some point. Everyone freaked out. Project Dread had been mentioned in the Metroid Prime series, and they had been trying to create Metroid Dread basically after Fusion. And oh, anything blue. So okay, so yeah, yeah, ZR R2, and you can grab shit. Okay. Oh, they don't let you wait. Oh, this is a toggle to use it. That's how you're supposed to do that? Well, you know, I did it slightly early, I guess. The Red rumors predate by 2 years to that Prime 3 scan. Really? News to me. I don't remember anybody... Was anybody calling it Dread at that point? Wait, what's this? Or, well, no, that's just a... There's my 2-second memory. What's this thing on the map I was looking at? Oh, can you, like, you can't go up or down with it. You just gotta swing. Reporter got info on it. Okay. Oh, I like the, I like that you keep your momentum while you're doing it. There's a Kotaku article that got very that got a lot of flack for it. Yes, Switch emulation's been around for a bit. Actually, you know what? Was there anything I could do here? I don't think so. Yeah. But yeah, there's I guess people figured out general Switch emulation pretty easily, and then now supposedly this runs really well on it, I guess. And that's what, you know, like the article, like, so I guess the Kotaku article is trying to be like super snarky about I don't know, were they talking about FPS or something? Like, what was their complaint? That the fact that it wasn't a constant 60 or something, or it runs well enough. I couldn't, like, this, like, all the important gameplay shit runs very well. It chugs a bit here and there, but, like, really, well, the resolution I could kind of, the resolution would be kind of nice to be higher, but I don't really care that much. Like, it doesn't look shitty to me. It doesn't look blurry. I don't know. If they want a 4K 60 FPS Metroid game, why aren't they praising not Resogun, Returnal? It's funny. Another Housemarque game that I liked a lot. Resogun never got any sort of porting or anything. I guess we're gonna check this out. What is this gonna do for me? Can I? Can't grapple these guys for anything. You believe at some point the Kotaku edited out "Thank God for Pirates"? I'm surprised they didn't get into a lot of heat with Nintendo. Oh, this is just the way back. Okay. The only issue you bumped into with how it ran was a hiccup during a chase that got you dead. I think they're at the edge of what the Switch can handle with the pathfinding for the ME units. That's my current guess. Why am I at this part? I don't need to do... I'm gonna... You know what? Let's go... Let's not do any of this. They put a note on the article by now claiming they didn't want to encourage piracy. Well... that's certainly not correct. They basically said that they're encouraging piracy. I mean, literally, not basically. They literally, like, there's no ambiguity there. Oh man, it's such a weird thing regarding like how people are. Can I grab these? Those aren't grapple points. Okay. An early version of the story was understood by many readers to be a direct suggestion to illegally download this just-released game. Yeah, bullshit. They backtracked. Like, emulation being an important part of preservation is absolutely true. And, like, understanding how these games are put together and everything is important, and, like, you know, being able to access the shit that you've licensed, yes. Like, I can understand that portion of it, but not, like... like, the whole... The problem of piracy being treated as something where... like, it's a revolt against the price of games or not getting what you want or whatever. Like, A, don't buy games... Like, let the game... If the game is not a good value proposition for the player, then speak by not buying it, you know? But I don't think, like... Playing it anyways is not necessarily going to help. There we go, yeah. I keep forgetting you could just L2 that. Ooh, alright. A twofer. Now I'm curious. I would say the more important thing to address well, there's no getting that, I guess. I was hoping I could grapple it. I don't think I can reach. Or something. Yeah, like if you make a backup copy of something because physical media is inherently going to degrade over time. Like a good example is Lost Odyssey. It's actually one of the better examples because of the way they packaged Lost Odyssey. It was a 4-disc game before they were, you know, Blu-ray games, right? So giant game, lots of FMVs, lots of content. I want to try to get a beat of where I want to go before I continue. So I guess not here. Maybe to the... Well, I'll go this way. This is fine. So, you know, Lost Odyssey, lots of content, giant game, lots of discs. So the first 3 discs were in a proper case for it, right? The 4th disc was in a crappy sleeve with a plastic window on it. And the 4th disc tended to degrade very, very quickly. And so one of the ways you deal with it, and not even super well, but you get around it, would be like the ability to install the game on your Xbox 360's hard drive, right? So you'd have some way of playing it, right? The problem, though, is if your 360 dies, or disk issues, or like regular disk rot or drive problems or whatever. Eventually, the game is going to become unplayable, and it's like having a backup of some sort is totally fine. And personally, like, if you own the license to a product, it doesn't, like, I don't care how you are able to use the license for your product. If you dump it yourself, if you have enough, like, if it's a single user license, and you're a single user using your license, like, nobody cares which disc it is, where it came from, whatever. Like, that's totally inconsequential, right? So, like, the whole backup argument, sure, yeah, fine, whatever, right? If it's your license, and you're using it as a single user license, fine, whatever. Like, it's yours infinitely, however you have to use it if your copy degrades. It's not considered to be a consumable product. That's fine. But I think players are still revolting against, for example, like a game being $60 or $70 or whatever, even though games are cheaper than they've ever been, especially for the cost of development. And let me finish the sentence, because it's going to be really important to finish it. There's two problems that are together with this. One is that, like, I think games should probably cost more than they already do, and we're seeing a lot of DLC and a lot of, like, free to play but with aggressive microtransaction stuff because games don't cost what they should. The problem, though, and this is the other half that's really important to recognize, the problem with the fact that the problem with games needing to be more expensive than they are is that they can't, because people make less money than they used to by a shit ton. Like, the purchasing power of the average consumer in the US is like less than half of what it used to be, only, like, I don't know, 30 years ago. And so that's market reacting. The market is like, no, fuck that. We're not buying games that we're less able to afford than we were in the 70s or 80s or whatever, right? And that's not really a problem with, like, players themselves or developers. That is a problem of the fucking economy, especially in the US and elsewhere, where there's no reason why the minimum wage has been stagnant for fucking ever, and it hasn't become, 25 plus an hour. It's absurd that the minimum wage is what it is right now, and the fact that people get paid shit. And that's really what, like, people should be looking at when they look at, like, oh, developers are greedy, or gamers don't have enough money, or whatever, or games should be whatever amount of money they should be. It's that people should be asking, why the fuck is the buying power of the average consumer in the US and elsewhere, like, complete shit? Not only just is the income of the average person in the US way the fuck less, but the expenses of everything. Healthcare is more expensive, college is more expensive, housing is more expensive. So it's like, the buying power is less than what it looks like relative to inflation and the stagnant growth of everyone's wages. So, for example, like, as a result, I applaud people who aren't putting up with shitty jobs anymore and are just, like, either making unemployment work or whatever they gotta do to, like, finding somewhere else to work. Like, not just, like, making their own work. People who have, somehow managed to make their cost of living low enough or share their cost of living and insulated themselves from the need to work at terrible places with terrible customers and terrible bosses to make complete shit money. You know, where working 40, 60, 80 hours any of these places doesn't even pay rent. And they get less benefits than they used to, all that kind of stuff. You think they worry more about licenses than the impact in revenue. As far as you understand, piracy doesn't impact gaming as much. It doesn't. It doesn't. You do. What you do see, though, is, like, there's more concern about, like, shorter and more story-focused games having issues of, like, if you, for example, if you can watch somebody like me stream in a game, like, if there isn't anything in watching it that makes you want to play it, especially story-focused games and shorter games, then streaming can be a negative, right? So it's like there is some incentive for developers to make. Ooh, okay. There is some incentive for developers to make. Hold on, I'm having a brain moment here. This ain't happening. Probably not. To make longer games that have more compelling gameplay rather than games that are more about narrative or, you know, emotional impact or whatever. And then, on the, you know, there's also, you know, want to have games that have more, like, meta experiences and procedural elements that are different per player. And also to have, you know, just to make it all online or have some significant online component that you can't replicate without experiencing it yourself. Does the slide preserve your running momentum? No. The flashing stops, like, immediately. Yeah, even falling does. Yeah, turning disables it. This feels like it should be a door or something. Super Metroid Stutter Step. I have never been able to do that very well, and I don't know what the input is off the top of my head. Also, doing it with an analog stick is, like, would be any sort of, like... If it was a stutter step like you do in, like, Absolver, then there's no way I'm doing it with an analog stick. Wow, you could probably hold it this long. Maybe. No, well, Is there, like, a little lip of area that I can... Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I know what they're doing. This is Metroid Fusion and Plus. Whoops. Not at an angle. I know what they want me to do. Just I'm not good at it. Ah, I had it too. Yeah. So ramps allow you to regain your... You basically... It's a rerun, so to speak. Re-sprint. Whoops, fucked it up again. Doing this with the analog stick sucks so much. This is the worst with the analog stick. Missile tank? Well, it's more like you get out of the Shine Spark and you preserve your run, yeah. It's mostly breaking into the Shine Spark that's the important part. So you get your run back by doing it. And that's something that I think first appeared in Fusion, and I think exists in Zero Mission as well. So Fusion has, like, one extremely large sequence break that the game... Oops, sorry. Bumped into the microphone. That Fusion calls out very specifically. When you do it, Adam, like... He's like, very impressive, Samus. Something... I don't know what he says. But... I think it's like a... It's skipped for something, and I can't remember what. It's like late in the game. Skips the fusion missiles. Where is it? What was the point of this? Hold on. Here we go. Use the momentum of the Shine Spark to recharge. Yes, yes, exactly that. I hate that sound. I hate that fucking terrible fart sound. Yeah, Prime's fanfares were good. Super Metroids are my favorite, probably. You use some super cheesy task strats, you can do a couple of sequence breaks in Fusion. Yeah, like, Fusion is not really well designed for it, for sure. Oh, right. Right. That's an ability we have. Really? Okay. You little shit. Get out of here. You see I'm busy trying to be cool? Yeah, I was worried that this game was going to be overly inspired by Fusion and not allow you to sequence break at all. I want to see if you can do this. I don't think you can. Yeah. I think they arbitrarily pop the bombs sooner to make it easier for you. Can feel like Fusion sometimes, but for some of the sequence breaks, they straight up no new inanities frames for them. I hope so. I hope I find some good ones. Okay. Alright, that's all we get to do with the hot fire zone. Yeah, yeah, the ones that... Did they show them on Samus? No, they don't. You don't even show like a known item that I got. You just got this thing, and it's all whatever it is. Can let me know. Let me finish the game first. Oh, here we go. No, I pressed the button. Oh, I see. We gotta break this a little bit, maybe? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I have to do... I hope this one's don't... I was gonna say, I hope this one's don't come back. There we go. Right under my missiles I have one? Oh! In whatchamacallit, in this screen. Ah, shit! I just realized... damn it. Thanks. I just finally noticed that stupid icon. Thanks. Great, I've got lots of things I can't use. I've always wanted that. It's my favorite thing. Well, at least when I get thing I can't use, I'm gonna have a shit ton of it. I guess they decided they're too important for me to know how to use. It's so weird too for like Samus having like physical amnesia and then being like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick this in my suit. It seems safe. Jam this weird energy source that can like blow up giant glass containers in Meridia. I don't know if I should be here. Well, actually, you know what? Adam said he was like, yeah, you know that you should try to get the grapple beam and all this other shit in order to get into whatever the name of the place was. Is he have to hold it and that's what I'm doing? I guess. Good old slippery Samus, tripping over everything. Oh, I think contact damage goes away if you parry. If you parry through an enemy. Yeah, having to get access to user your equipment kind of sucks. If I can get to it, I just want it. Okay, just go up from here, it's fine. Did I play Other M? I did, and I streamed it. I did not save the stream. I will say this. My experience with Other M overall was better than my first stream of this game. Because the second half of my first stream of this game had me stuck up against the invisible wall that I didn't see. The invisible blocks. And I ran through the entire map, picked up 2 items, and got upset about the game. If they want you to fight the enemies so damn much, they should just lock off the rest of the map and say, fuck it, get in there. There's no benefit to doing anything besides this enemy zone at that point in the game. You get like a couple missiles, you don't even use them against the enemy. You can't, there's not enough, you don't have enough abilities to do anything cool at that point. Just think about its final boss where you have to use the power. Oh, dude, yeah, that sucked. Yeah, that section sucked. That section was terrible. Oh, I think it was here already. I don't know why I went down here. Well, we're here. That's great. This is a stupid idea. I can't get back. I have to go. Everybody died so many times until they just, like, either read the manual, maybe? Or just mashed buttons and then was like, wait a second, something's happening. Like, they might have seen the charge, the slow, like, charge up on the screen. Like, that was, I think that's how I did it. Like, I think I, like, was sitting there getting frustrated mashing buttons, and then I see the power bomb charging. I'm like, oh my fucking god! And then, like, you know, everybody has that moment of, okay, I can use that thing. Derpia. Oh, shit! I should go here. I skipped this area. Hold on a sec. I can get back here, right? Maybe. I need to try to get back here and get whatever's over here. Oh, is this a known cover? No. There is an item here, and I guess I'll go for it. Oh, It's even weirder for anybody in Metroid 2 because you use normal bombs. Yeah, I guess. I didn't play Metroid 2. Oh, it's right here. Right? No, okay. I didn't get into Metroid much until Super Metroid. I played the first game, I didn't finish it. I found it clunky. Metroid 2, I didn't spend a lot of time with the Game Boy, and I probably would have still found it clunky. So Super Metroid is like the first of the Metroid games that I actually finished. Metroid 1, you looked up a map off of Google and played it in the Virtual Console. I had the thought at one point that I would have considered... I thought maybe at some point I would like attempt a run of it or speed run it or hands map it or something, and then I realized I don't feel like it. Like I just... There's too many games that I could focus on enjoying instead of brute forcing. Meanwhile... Yeah, I don't know where this thing is. I think it's in here. I don't know how to get to it. Yeah, Metroid 1 has like duplicate rooms. They have like shitty duplicate rooms that don't do anything. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's our morph ball. I should have, like, I couldn't have gotten back here anyways. The moment I got the morph ball. Okay, yeah, I guess you can't. Just don't have whatever it takes. I want to pretend Shine Spark will work, but... Do I have enough of a... I do. Alright, fine. Oh, I don't think I went in here. Oh, that's just like a missile. I'll get in anyways. I could probably Shine Spark in. All the tower rooms you spend climbing, it's hit a hard ceiling, copy paste the secret blocks. Yeah. I think a chunk of that in Metroid 1 is that they literally did not have enough memory or something to actually to make unique rooms, so they had to have some duplicate, like, in order to have some manner of, like, search. Oops, I expected the other one. In order to have enough rooms to explore, they just had to say, oh, this is a duplicate one, except for it doesn't have anything in it. Or something. I didn't get this one. I really feel like I should be able to grapple these things to grab them. Yeah, damn it. Damn it. You know what? Fuck it. We're doing this my way. But yeah, I definitely did not want to deal with all that mess for Metroid 1. And so I skipped it. Same thing with Metroid 2. Metroid 2 seems a bit grindy. And yeah, I'd agree with that as well. Having the visuals be so samey, because, you know, it's on the Game Boy, it's less capable, and, you know, obviously just four otherwise identical colors, or whatever amount it was. It does not do a Metroid game well. Yeah, well, I can get to that. I will say this, though. Alright. I wasn't a big fan of A2MR, or AM2R. A huge portion of it is that I hate Zero Mission's jump physics. And that, like, them basically copying Zero Mission's movement and shit just sucked. I hated it. Like, I would say, like, it was alright. It wasn't terrible. It just, you know, the movement made it feel terrible the entire way, and I feel like they leaned too much into being a game for the Metroid fandom rather than just being a game that follows some of Nintendo's earlier design sense. Like, if they had made it play closer to Super Metroid, maybe not even the jump physics, but just how you navigate around the world and how the bosses worked, I think it would have been a better game. But instead it feels like a fan reinterpretation of Zero Mission's behaviors and bosses and stuff. Like, that, with bosses that were more bullet hell and more kind of more aggressive and spammy and, like, difficulty for the sake of difficulty, but not, like, they didn't feel really well designed or curated. I don't know. And every fan attempt at doing something with the lore is always a wash. Like, Prime 2D, for example, what I saw of their lore so far didn't really do it for me. It just feels off. Which one of these did I... Oh, that was... Okay, I got that one. Right. And then just that. And too much water to deal with, so I'm not going to get that. I guess what I'll do... I'll head to Guitarist, I guess. The heavier melee feel for Samus Returns and having everything be parry-oriented, the same way that this game has a lot of reliance on parrying, I'm not sure I like. Like, I'm fine with, like, space and shoot, you know? Lots of, like, very aggressive gravity, or, you know, very, very low gravity, rather than the super high gravity in, Zero Mission, or Fusion, I think, was like the edge of how I wanted the jumps to feel, like, still too hot, the gravity's too high. At least for this game, like, you still have... Wow. You still have somewhat of an incentive to, Thought I got the door. You still have a strong incentive to shoot. Like, shooting is still good in this game. So that's something. Yeah, I liked how Zero Mission felt, but was super off-put by the fusion controls and the lack of sequence breaking sucked. I'm not gonna argue with that. I just like Super Metroid's slow. Like, the jumping feels spacey. The jumping and the pacing feels space exploration, and it's not so like, I like the fact that it's more it doesn't feel so strongly focused on the action aspect of it. Speeding up the pace makes it feel like more like a. The faster they go and the higher the gravity goes, the more it feels like a generic action game. And like, so the movement in this game doesn't feel Metroid anymore, but I still like whatever this is. But it's like how Bloodborne is the bad middle ground between Souls and Sekiro, where Sekiro is like faster and refined and feels good, and this game is like faster and refined and feels good. It's definitely something different. It's no longer Souls-esque. Bloodborne feels like AM2R/Zero Mission in terms of how it controls and moves. It feels too quick and watered down and doesn't feel satisfying. It's missing the best of either side. It doesn't commit. Guessing Fusion felt too slow? Fusion was definitely hitting that middle ground where it doesn't it feels like it should be faster, or it feels like it needs to be slower and more like it needs it needs either what made Super Metroid feel great, or it needs what makes, you know, fucking Dread feel good. Movement wise. Getting unknown item and shit like that sucks. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna say every part of Dread is great. And relying on Dread has been massively dampened, especially my first stream of it has been massively dampened by having hidden beam blocks and stuff as your primary progression, and not exclusively leading to optional stuff. I guess I'm looking for a teleporter or something. Like, I can go back to the purple one. Like, I need to head to either Dairon or blue water area as quickly as I can. And I'm trying to get a beat on, like, what is the quickest way to get to that. Well, I can grapple and I can go to the left and get over here. And what does purple lead to? To Dairon. How much time does this save? A chunk? I don't know what I just did. Oh, I marked something that I just immediately ignored. Okay. I think the sound design in this game I don't like, is overall. I don't like any of the sound work for, like... I guess I should go down. I don't like the item pickup sounds, I don't like the shot sounds. I don't like the you know, the fanfares are bad. Music's not great. Except for the boss fight music for the Phantom Cloak, which is the trailer music, and I really like that a lot. another... I'm not even gonna go for the power bomb. Skip it. I think the delay in displaying the teleport, I don't like. I think there's some sounds that are good. Like, the Emmy sounds are great. All the Emmy sounds, I think, are great. Yeah, I really miss the Metroid fanfare, as well as the slimmed version of it, where it just does the... They do the, like, got item sounds without the fanfare, and it sounds better. Not this, like, horrible, like, wet fart noise. Oh, interesting. It has a little slidey behavior. You don't lose it when you hit a wall. That's good to know. That's like a lot of the general controls. Even if I don't like how they're the speed and pacing in which they're tuned, they do some stuff right. Like the fact that your grapple beam will like if you're off, it'll stick out for a bit. Like, that shit is really good. Because, like, grapple, like, if you're, like, off by a tile or whatever, and having it just, like, immediately cancel sucks. So they've addressed a lot of what I would consider to be, like, some of the bigger pain points with how the controls work. The shame they just can't apply that to, like, some of the game feel stuff. I gotta go all the way over here. The rest are Samus Return sounds. Really? Where I get Super Bombs to shoot missiles first? Well, I had no idea of what was going to go on with the Morph Ball. I think everybody has that reaction to the Morph Ball. It's like, where's the fucking Morph Ball? I will have to concede, I think it's a good move. A, that it shakes up your expectations, and B, it gives the time for the slide to shine. Because if you got Morph Ball right away, you'd probably never do this. Yeah. Where's my Morph Ball? I can't do the voice. You know what I mean. Really? Not to rag on reused assets, you really didn't like the general sounds. No, yeah. I don't care about reused assets. Like, if I cared about reused assets, then I'd complain about Yakuza 0, because that game is a master of the copy-paste. They have so much shit in that game that is so cleverly reused over and over again. I mean, the entire fucking map is for one. But more than that, like, they have so many animations that they reuse in that game. Well, between Sotenbori and Kamurocho, it's my understanding that, well, not only are they getting a lot of mileage out of that, because you keep going back into it over and over again, like each area you're exploring, like, the density is off the charts. But it's my understanding that it's the same area, the same layout since since many of the previous games. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm fine with that, because what they're doing with those reused animations are amazing. The density of the map is awesome. Like, if I'm going to play any open world game, I would lean towards Yakuza, because the density is ridiculous. Like, you can't go, like, 5 feet without a new extremely well fleshed out side quests with good story and characters I care about. They take any random nobody and make you actually want to interact with them. It's ridiculous. Like, their writing is absurdly good. Whatever they're using to script their story and scripted sequences is ridiculous and amazing. Here we go. There we go, there's our extra energy tank. Oh shit, I could have kept that. Yeah, Yakuza 0, I'd recommend starting with that one. I don't know how good the rest of them are. But Yakuza 0 is ridiculously absurd. It doesn't make sense how good that game is. And they reuse assets all over the place. But nobody would care because the usage of it is so good. Guess I'll save. But yeah, going back to the initial point, regardless of what you do or use, regardless of how your assets come together, right, where they come from, bad choices are bad choices. One example of that is every Japanese game using the same dragon wyvern sound, or the same sound for the Ice Titan in the same sound for the Ice Titan in Castlevania Lords of Shadow, another Mercury Stream game. Code Vein's second to last boss / primary final boss. Savage 2 and Heroes of New Earth's Predator character. And then the sound for Slither in Heroes of New Earth is the breathing sounds are the same as Baba Yaga in Lords of Shadow. Like using the same sounds unmodified from a sound pack gets old. I'd rather just invest in unusual shit nobody's heard of, or lots of editing and Foley shit. I think that's considering how sound can make. I need to go up here. I'm way the fuck off where I should be. Oops. Oh, I can't though. It's the other side. Okay. Iconic sounds are so important. They make a lot of the game memorable. Like the Doom sound, the Doom door sound. Did I play Horizon Zero Dawn? No. It looked too much like generic. Even though the let me finish the sentence because I just said generic and I want to finish that. The creature designs and the overall aesthetic of the world seemed relatively creative, especially the creature designs. The game never struck me as anything less than another open world game with how you interact with it. Another Far Cry. Maybe my perception of that is wrong, but I didn't see anything that really... Green. That looks yellow. Green. You're drunk. Green teleportal. But no, I didn't see anything that really convinced me that I'd be interested in it. It pretty much is. Well. So I can use the grapple beam underwater, that's good to know. Oh wait, is that Super Missile Door? Well, doesn't matter anyways, can't get in there. A friend lent it to you, so you've been playing it. I'm not gonna say that open world games as a concept are bad. It's like MMOs. Lots of people like it. It's not a thing that I like. I don't see anything that differentiates, for example, like after playing City of Heroes, City of Villains, EverQuest 2, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 11, I think. Nothing that I see in MMOs seems to really break the mold in a way that I'd appreciate. And the same thing seems to go for a lot of open world games. It has one thing you like, and that's even though enemies have set levels, you can absolutely tackle endgame enemies if you're resourceful enough. You ended up by accident in what is the DLC area, which is post endgame, and I guess you managed to get in there and crush it. I think does Final Fantasy 15 counts as a world, right? Like, I like the general movement around in that. Like, it didn't feel terrible. I felt like I really wish the story was a bit more robust, and I wish there was more to do per area. And the combat in that felt alright. Like, I liked that the combat wasn't so, I don't know, shoot and wonder, I guess. Where do I want to be? Man, you know, it really feels like I can't do anything here. I gotta go back and grapple somewhere else, maybe. I think 15, like, especially the big story moments are alright. I don't know. I mean, some of the story was a little cheesy, some of it was a bit sparse. Browsing the world was cool. I think there wasn't enough to do. I think the biggest thing that was good about 15 was really just that the moment-to-moment character interactions, what they did to give everybody personalities and quirks and behaviors throughout the world. That was the biggest thing. Like, no game has ever done that better at all. No game has ever had your characters just kind of, like, existing and, you know, having the small moment-to-moment interactions. And that gave the characters so much character. And I've never played another game that does that as well, just incidental moments like that. I just realized I'm really low on health. It's such a shame that the moment-to-moment interactions in Final Fantasy 15 are so robust, but so much of the game world is empty. It's my understanding that they had, like, massive, like, time issues with that game. think next save room is going to be it. It's getting kind of late. I don't remember the whole of what happened with the development. But I remember there was like... something just wasn't quite working out very well for them. I don't even remember if I came in from the top or bottom of this. that's where we're at right now. Can't remember shit. I think in terms of MMOs, this is the only one you've managed to hold on to for a long period of time besides Eve. 14, okay. Misread you as 15 for a second. I was going to say 15 isn't much of a Final Fantasy game by traditional Final Fantasy standards. But 14 isn't either. 14 is just like a weird evolution of... 11 was a significantly different game. You know, it was like World of Warcraft ultra hard mode with infinite grinding. Cool battle music though. I didn't play much of it. It was so grindy, it was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm definitely not an MMO player. I just haven't enjoyed. I don't know if there's any that I really truly enjoyed. I think with World of Warcraft being the first one that I really put time into, the first game that I played that qualifies as an MMO, because I did play. Oh, this is what I was trying to figure out earlier. I don't know if I really liked World of Warcraft as much as I was intrigued by the whole concept of what an MMO was. But, like, I don't really consider it to be, like, a great game. Or, well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people like it, so what is it? Okay, so calling a game great or not maybe isn't necessarily, like... you would evaluate to describe anything, right? Except for, like... I don't know, yeah. It's not an accurate way to describe anything, but it definitely had... like, no MMO that I've ever played has, especially, like, World of Warcraft and stuff, have ever created a scenario that made me say, I really want to play this again. And, like, because of enjoyment. Yeah, I can grab this one. This is where I can go. I always thought there was a consistent delay before they attack, but no. Oh, further out, further out. You guess you also play PlanetSide 2? I played it a small amount, but it ran like shit for me. I think that was before I had an i7 4930K, and then I never went back. I think I might have liked it. Maybe? I don't know. Ooh, a whole other area, okay. Ferenia. Without a known teleport location, and I hope maybe we can... It's gotta have an Emmy. Maybe. First game that I played that I wish Like, that's even remotely in the realm, and I wish could be considered to be an MMO, was Trade Wars. Oof, this is Chozo territory, isn't it? Looks like it is. You know something funny? 14 is a section of content where it's effectively classic WoW old MMO style grinding mobs mindlessly. Oh, I see. They're trying to cockblock me on the IBJs there. Oh, I see. They want you to get it. You have to get a certain amount of height. What was that all about? You can do something with that. Are those things... You know what? I think I can probably IBJ that under some circumstance, but I'm not really sure how to... They're doing something with my bombs, so I'm not sure what. Like, it's almost like those enemies are dropping bombs or something. Shoot first. There we go. Had to buy enough time for it. Oh, I should have gotten out of it sooner. Shit. Oops. They definitely have some sort of timing assist with this. Oh, aren't you? An Emmy room right here, huh? What's the... Oh, they're not even gonna show me. Oh. Gonna force me in. Oh, don't get distracted, Samus. There's an enemy right behind you. Oh. Oh. Angry Chozo blood activate. Oh, yeah, look, it's just one that could shoot. Ooh. You're a different one. You're the other one for the trailer. Well, you don't have an arm cannon, so you know. I like the more casual. I'm Quiet a scientist of the Thoha tribe. Chozo who attacked you is called Ravenby. He possesses superior physical prowess and intelligence. He's leader of the Chozo warrior tribe called the Mawkin. The music in the background. Aided by the Mawkin, a fellow tribe of the Chozo, we managed to contain Metroids that were running rampant on SR3 or pt2. Our intention was to eradicate these Metroids, which had become more dangerous than ever before by destroying the planet. However, Ravenbeak took extreme measures to prevent that. He worships at the altar of power. In his eyes, the Metroids were symbolic of a great power, the power great enough to rule the galaxy. Ravenbeak plotted to bring the Metroids to ZDR and use them as a bioweapon. To accomplish this, he needed the Thoha tribe, as we possess the ability to control the Metroids. For that purpose, I alone was spared. Why are you not dead now? Ravenbeak and the Malkin tribe took me back to their homeworld, ZDR, in order to continue their preparations for gathering Metroids. However, they ran into unforeseen difficulties and were forced to put their plan on hold. One of the soldiers who returned from SR-388 was actually an X in disguise. ZDR descended into chaos. All other soldiers were infected by the X. Oh shit. Chozo X, let's go. Somehow Ravenbeak narrowly managed to contain them. Contain. He turned his thoughts to resuming his plan. Except for Samus fucked it up. Yeah. So Ravenbeak must be real pissed here. Metroid's now extinct. Ravenbeak's plans should have laid in ruin. Except they're trying to get Samus's DNA, that's why. If not for you, yeah. Yep. He's commanded them to get a sample of Samus's DNA. To get the Metroid DNA, I bet. Yep. It's all coming together. Oh. First voice lines from Samus since Other M, I think. We must proceed this way. I have unlocked the gate. Yeah, she's speaking Chozo. I mean, it makes sense. Kinda into Samus. I mean, she was raised. Oh shit, is Ravenbeak right here? Or the Emmy? Oh! An X. Oh, whoa. Could damage it. I'm not seeing the indicator half the time. There we go. Yeah, I think they just have an oh geez, that does a fuck ton of damage. I think I did more than an energy tank worth, I think. Oh, really? This far back? Alright, I'll skip this. Yeah, there's like a red and a yellow state. Oh, it goes through targets. Okay, that's good to know. That does so much damage. Oops, wrong button. It makes sense that they would make this thing really, 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 really strong if it's going to be an X-Parasite Chozo. I wonder if that means that there's going to be an X-Parasite, para. Oh, I can't go through that. I think that's doing more than an energy tank worth. Oh, that was the one that I wanted. Red Blade seems to do about... Yeah, I was gonna say, it does seems like it does about an energy tank. Tricky fight. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I can parry that one. I think I got it. It's kind of... Is that not... Was that not a, It looked kind of Chozo-esque. Was it just a robot? I thought that was an X-infected Chozo that had gotten loose. Yeah, I didn't seem like I could parry the red one. No. Cold zone. Fucking really? Oh, they expect me to... actually, I don't know. I don't know how they intend for me to do this. Take a quick look. Probably coming from the ice area. Oh, it's gonna wake back up, isn't it? Or something. Oh, do they really want me to speed boost through this thing? They want me to Shine Spark up. I have no idea. I wonder if a Shine Spark can actually get through. Nope. Could not kill him with that. Oh, there's pitfall blocks. Oh, so weird. Okay, well, I guess... Oh, there's another door here. Jeez, wow, okay. Alright. Gotta utilize that brainium. Oh, wrong door. Wait. You could theoretically, I don't know. Damn it, door. Ah! Whatever. Fuck it. You know, I want it. Never mind. I'm doing this. Yeah, never mind. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Come back when I'm a pro. I was really expecting that Chozo-looking robot thing to... When it died, I was expecting it to have an X-Parasite pop out of it. And have to kill, like, to like, weaken the X-Parasite and then absorb it to get a new power. I'm really surprised I didn't get one. After, like, a big story boss, or, well, not, like, the boss itself wasn't story-related, but a big story moment. Kind of surprised. Metroid sounds like Metroid, which is a funny way of saying synth. That seems a lot of work to come to that conclusion. That's stretched into half, but I wouldn't put it past. I don't know.
Uploading data.
Also, hey, Underwood.
My friend has explained much. We now know why the enemy are pursuing you. Samus Aran, Raven Beak Lord you here. He wants the Metroid DNA that exists only within you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what it means, but what would, you know, Nintendo and crew, whoever named this thing, I don't know which staff member had come up with a name for it, but I'm curious how they came up with a name initially, before they had all the, like, back, you know, before they went back and formed some lore around it.
I have confirmed that Quiet Road has deactivated all remaining enemies. You should now be able to reach the surface unthreatened.
Huh, I kind of expected to fight all of them. I want to be able to destroy them in case, well, I guess if maybe they don't have any extra power-ups.
The route Quiet Road opened is in Durenia. Return there immediately.
Shush, Adam. I'm gonna come up with some cool exploration-y stuff. I'm gonna open this YB muck first, and then I think that'll be it for tonight. So don't forget.